Hi there, I'm an Ultimate Iron Man. Sort of. I've divided the Runescape map into 18 regions, all with their own custom-built task system. These tasks provide rewards to me, such as XP and supplies. Every week, I will randomly select one of these regions and I'll be locked to it for 9 hours. Once up, my inventory and ward equipment will be wiped. My bank will be operating on a store-only basis, which means I can never take items out of it. I have compiled a list of RuneScape bosses, and the goal of this series is to kill all of them at least once. With every boss killed for the first time, I'm awarded either the choice of an additional region every week, or the ability to carry over one inventory slot every single week. Lastly, all of this content will be streamed live at twitch.tv/MrFrogRS, so be sure to join in. If you need any more information, make sure you check out the description, or just leave a comment. Without further ado, I bring you Regional Rumble! So stupid. Welcome to episode 1 of Regional Rumble. I am streaming this live on Twitch as we speak, so it is a bit awkward if I mess this up. And we are starting the first week in Lumbridge. There are a bunch of things I need to address about this because they won't be explained in the title. I will be randomizing a region every single week, but for the first week I am spending it in Lumbridge just because it's where I come off from Tutorial Island. It makes more sense just to, you know, spend a week here, 9 hours here, and we'll see where we go from that. I will be displaying a 9-hour timer on screen for the video. It does not affect the stream, but it will be in the corner, which I will start as soon as I start moving. So, well, I suppose I need to get the timer up, but apart from that, we can get going. And let's get going. Right, we are started. So, the first thing I want to do, kind of basic, it's pretty simple. I want to go get myself some runes. So, I'm going to quickly talk over this. If you've got any questions, feel free to shove them in the chat. I will answer everything. I want to get as much out of this first region as I can. Bearing in mind, I'm going to lose everything by the end of it. There are no bosses in this region, so I'm just guaranteed to lose everything. So I kind of just want to focus mainly on XP. So, I want to use up as many runes as I can. I just want to get some magic XP. Bearing in mind, I will get wiped at the end of the week, so there's no point, absolutely no point in me trying to hold on to anything. I think another one of the big things to do is to try and get some quests done as well, because Lumbridge has quite a few quests that are doable within the area. And like, for example, I don't know, Cook's Assistant might stop me from doing a quest in the future. There's level 2 magic. Got to get prepped for Windstod. Actually, Windstod is a good shout, because it counts as a boss. Oh, free magic, and I can cast this now. Like I said, I kind of just want to use up all these runes. Just get as much XP as I can, because I'm just going to get wiped. 4 magic. Bearing in mind, I've got 3 days of Lumbridge, and then I'll roll the next one. Also, when it comes to the task rewards, I'll quickly explain this anyway. With the task rewards, you always have a choice of either an XP roll, a supplies drop, well, 2 separate supplies drops. So you have the XP roll or 2 separate supply drops, and the XP roll can only be in Bible skills. The easy task gives 5k, the medium task gives 50k, the hard task gives 500k, and the single elite task that we have gives 5 million. But bearing in mind, the elite task is pretty much undoable for most things. I'm just going to fire all these arrows and then I'm going to do some quests. Right, okay, I want to do Cook's Assistant real quick. I forgot to get the wheat, I'm an idiot. If I complete one of these tasks, I have a choice between a random buyable XP roll or 2 different options in supplies. Generally, there'll be like energy potions or food, but when it's like easy tasks, it'll be like 5 cakes or something. The bigger planning is going to come from, well, for one, when I unlock a slot. I feel like the first episode is just sort of getting settled into how it works. So if I complete all of the easy tasks, it will move to the medium tasks, and then if I complete all of them, it will move to the hard tasks. Now, the goal of this account isn't to complete every task. If I did that, it would take me forever. Also, where am I going? I just sort of zoned out. I do want to mention, by the way, that this account has technically been to Varrock, and the reason for that is because I bought the bonds on this account. Because why pay the extra 10% when I don't need to? Start Cook's Assistant, and I already have the ingredients. And that is Cook's Assistant done. 4 cooking, nice. Right, so next what we can do is... Okay, so there's a bunch of things that I need to think about, because I want to get a boss kill as soon as possible, and I think the earliest boss kills I'm going to get are either Windstod or Temperos, right? They've got to be. So, we need to be prepped for Wintertodt and Temperos because they are going to be the two earliest bosses I can kill. As much as I hate doing this because it's like the same early content on every account, but having this is going to be so handy if I do get Northern Korend. Because if I can just get one Wintertodt kill, that's so big. It does suck that there's not a boss in Lumbridge though, because I was going to attempt to kill it. I think the best first region to get would be Asgarnia. Because I could go weeks without getting Asgarnia, and that just means I don't have Herblore. And that would suck. But you got to bear in mind, like, if I do an easy task, it's only 5,000 XP. I think it's like level 14 or something. I mean, it could be a good boost at this point, but you've also got to bear in mind that I don't get to choose what skill it is. Pretty much every single easy task is a task that's designed to be able to be done in that area without help of any other area. That's why they're considered really easy. But if you take a task like one of the elite tasks, they are kind of insane when you have to think about how this series works. The XP for easy tasks will always be 5k, medium tasks is 50k, and then hard tasks is 500k, and then elite tasks is 5 mil. But I'm going to reiterate this, doing an elite task is not easy at all. I'll give you an example. The elite task for the Feldips is to make a Dragonfire shield. It's not something that I'm just going to simply go and do. But you have to bear in mind, I do have to do all of the easy, medium, and hard tasks before I can even do the elite. I do them in tiers. So it works like a diary, effectively. Like a small version of a diary. But the most important goal is to make it so that I can kill bosses. Hence why I'm firemaking. Because if I can just get like 50 firemaking, it should be enough to fill up my invent with food and just hopefully wing a game of Wintertodt. Although that is a good point. Maybe I want to keep my health really low before... Oh, that's such a... Decisions. Do I... Because I might never get Northern Korend. Oh, I hate this. 50 is so much. What level is it for Temperos? It's like 30 something, isn't it? Yeah, 35. Bearing in mind, I have to solo the boss if it is realistic to. For example, I'm not required to solo Nex. So basically, if I can manage to get 50 firemaking and 35 fishing within the first 9 hours, then I could either get Northern Korend or Desert. Because if I get either of them, I can get a boss kill. The chances are, though, I get 50 firemaking, 35 fishing, and then I get given, I don't know, Varrock. Like, it could happen. Although I didn't even think about the HP thing, because now I've got to decide on how I'm going to do this, because I want to get Wintertodt out of the way. This does give me a slight advantage, though, training woodcutting, because I'll be able to do the fletching task. What was the third one? I can't remember. Oh, it was smithing, wasn't it? Smith a bronze forehelm. I should probably try and get all 3 of those tasks done as well. Killing the last stim is probably the easiest one. Just need to collect up some more runes. 9 woodcutting? You see, I could get quite lucky here. I guess it would be kind of lucky, right? So, I don't know. It would be a time save, I suppose. If I did the lesser demon task, and then got the XP roll on fletching, it would allow me to do the fletching task straight away. Well, not straight away, because obviously I have to grind off screen, but it wouldn't cut into my time. But at the same time, I'll probably want that XP on something else. Which is another thing that's the problem with me wiping continuously, is that I'm never going to have any money. So thieving's going to be kind of required. Yeah, I think I'm going to start collecting up runes soon. I'm not ready to collect them just yet, I don't think. I think the worst second region to get could possibly be desert. Because, like, what on earth do I do in the desert? I'd have to make money to get water skins, which I have to buy from Polly, because you can't go to Shanty. Pretty much everywhere is a death trap. There's a Shanty store at Temperos where the guard is. Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, the Tempo. Wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, desert would be good for Tempo. I completely forgot Temperos is in the desert. I mean, KQ is not good for a second region, but Tempo definitely is. Question is, can I get 50 firemaking and 35 fishing within the first week? Probably. I'm fully aware of what I've signed up for. But I do have access to shrimp south of Lumbridge anyway. I mean, I could do it in Draenor, but what's the point? I'd end up dying for no reason. That's another thing. I can do the Missile and Mystery quest. However, do I want to? Because you've got to bear in mind, that's a quest that gives item rewards, and I will just lose them. So this is the kind of stuff that I need to think about before I do. Any quest that just gives me actual rewards might not be the best idea to do it right now. I do want to quickly make a point to mention that as much as the player and house can be used in the way that an ultimate will normally use them, I can only access the player and house if the portal it is at is inside one of my current regions. For example, if I have the Asgarnia region and my house is in Rimington, I'm allowed to go to it. But if I have the Asgarnia region and my house is in, say, Yanil, I'm not allowed to go to it. Another quick point to make is that with all of the regions I will have on the spinning wheel, if I do not have access to them based on like quests and stuff, so for example Mauritania and the Overlands, they will be locked until I have unlocked them with quests. And secondly, the Wilderness as a region will not be unlocked until week 9. This is just because I can't really be bothered sticking myself in the Wilderness on week 2, getting PK'd repeatedly and getting absolutely nothing done. It'd be nice to give myself a chance to actually have some carryovers and some region unlocks before it gets to that. So yeah, we're going to be starting that on week 9. So what we're going to do is, we've completed a diary task apparently. We're going to finish off 20 firemaking. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave it at that. I was going to get 50, but I have come to the realization that I can just get 50 in Northern Corrend if I roll that region, which will allow me to kill Wintertodt. However, I'm not so sure about being able to get 35 fishing to kill Temperos, so we're going to grind out fishing to 35. And that way, if we do happen to roll the desert region, we will be able to kill Temperos. Right now, I have no idea what region I'm going to roll, obviously. I have no idea whatsoever, but I do want to be prepared for as much as I can. I will be trying to do some tasks as well to get myself some early rewards. However, we do need to bear in mind that any items that I get will be wiped at the end of the week, so not entirely useful to get actual items. I think XP is the most important thing here. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do a absolute ton of shrimp fishing. This is going to be fun. Alright, so we've been discussing with the stream here, and I've come to this realization that this is going to be a lot harder than I originally anticipated. Something so simple as doing goblin diplomacy, for example, could take months. And the reason for this is because I need 1 red dye, 1 yellow dye, and 1 blue dye. Now, to make the dyes, I need to go to Drain a Village, but to get the items required to make the dyes, being red and blue, I can get the yellows within the Lumbridge region, but red and blue require me to be in the Asgarnia region, which therefore means I have to collect them in the Asgarnia region, have a save slot to carry them over, or 2 save slots for 2 different items, into the Lumbridge region, make the dyes, and then carry them back into the Asgarnia region. And you've got to remember, this entire time, regions are randomized. I don't know where I'm going to be the next week. And this is just to do goblin diplomacy. So, me thinking originally that I could just get a bone crossbow and bone bolts, pretty naive. That's probably not going to happen for a very long time. And I think by the time I do have it, it's not even going to be useful anymore. Dyes are going to be a very awkward ingredient in this series. They're used for quite a few quests. Not to mention just red berries in general are used for quite a few quests. Yeah, it's quite a finicky one. Although that was kind of why I made this series, is to have a lot of situations like this where I have to really think outside the box on how I want to do things. I mean, right now, there you go, 14 cooking. We are just working our way up to 35 fishing, which will allow us to do Temperos, should we get the desert region, which could be really nice, because Temperos and Wintertodt are going to be the 2 early bosses that I'll be able to kill, because they are skilling bosses, so no combat required. And if I can get Wintertodt out of the way, then I don't have to worry about keeping my health low anymore, which is one of the big things that I've been worrying about this entire time. If I don't get Northern Corrend for a long time, and I don't manage to get the Wintertodt kill, it could be awkward, because I'll start training my combat stance to kill other bosses, get HP up, and eventually it's going to make Wintertodt harder and harder and harder, but that is just a bridge that I'll have to cross when it comes to it. As I said, for now, just going to be trying to grind out 35 fishing on shrimp, because I have no access to any other fishing method, because I cannot get the tools to do it, because they're in Port Sarim, and that is outside of my region. I'll see you guys with some levels. Alright, so we're currently at 19 fishing, and 24 cooking, apparently. But I am going to finish up this lot that we got right here. I've been collecting up runes in the meantime. You might have noticed in the previous clips I was collecting up runes from Makassi. She gives you 30 air runes and 30 mine runes every half an hour. And I'm going to attempt to complete the first task on the list, which is to kill the Wizard's Tower Lesser Demon, which is actually in the intro if you watch that. So that was the example I gave, and it happens to be the first task I'm going to attempt to accomplish. I've got 120 casts of Windstrike, and that should be enough to get the kill. Like I said, I'm going to finish up this invent right here, and we're going to head over to the Wizard's Tower and try and get that done. I think I might start Restless Ghost while I'm at it, seeing as I'm going to be in the right place. So we've got a few more of these to cook, and then I'll go start the quest. And I'll see you guys at Wizard's Tower. Alright, Mr. Demon. Prepare to die, as my first task can be accomplished. I wonder how many casts this is going to take. I do have over 100 casts, so this should be fairly doable. Alright, so I think I'm actually just going to call this quits. I've used quite a few of my runes, and the demon's not even on half health. I don't think this is doable with these runes. I'm either going to need to go and collect more or try and get some fire runes. I mean, I haven't got the level for Fire Strike yet, so I don't even know why I'm saying that, but maybe at least Water Strike, maybe water runes? I don't know. I'm only doing like 1s and 2s of damage, so I'm either going to need a lot more runes or a better spell. I sincerely overestimated how much damage I would deal here. That was pitiful. So, quick pit stop. We're actually just going to quickly start the Porcelain of Interest quest. Because it involves using Asgarnia, but please tell me I don't carry anything with this. As long as I don't get any items, this is perfect. Right, okay. So I've started this quest. The next step is at Falador Farm, which obviously my region cuts off here, so I can't go to that right now. But if I do happen to get Asgarnia, and then I can continue the quest, then if I go back to Lumbridge, I can do the quest again. It's quite complicated doing quests with this series, but I personally find it quite fun to think about how I'm going to have to strategize how these quests work. So yeah, that's where that quest started. Beautiful. We can head back and finish the Restless Ghost. And that's Restless Ghost complete. That is the second quest complete in the account. We did do Cooked Assistant beforehand. 9 prayer, not bad, not bad. And I think now I'm just going to go back to fishing, and we're going to grind out 35. I might do Sheep Shearer if I get bored in the meantime. So I decided to add the Runelight plugin, which gives you a random Iron Man icon, just for a little bit of aesthetic. It doesn't really make any difference to the account, but seeing as the account is going to function more or less like an Iron Man, that's why I've got it. Obviously, for the task system, means I cannot have it as an actual Iron Man, because I need to trade my other account for rewards and stuff. But yeah, everything else will be done in the Ultimate Iron Man perspective, so that's why I've got the little icon. Ooh. It is my lucky day. Oh, what do we do with this, though? Because, like, whatever I get is going to go. Do I take the money or the box? Okay, well, people have spoken. We are going to get ourselves a mystery box. I've got to drop an item for this. Whatever we get from this, we just inevitably lose. So hopefully it can be something useful. A medium clue. Yeah, I don't think this is... I don't even know where this is, but I don't think we're going to be able to complete a medium clue when we're locked to Lumbridge. So, I've just realised that all of the items I was carrying and wasting invent space, yeah, I didn't need to. I can get bronze pickaxes on top of the Varrock, like, castle gate. I can buy tinderboxes from the general store. I can buy the axes from Bob's. In fact, I can get a free axe around the corner as well. The bronze sword and shield are kind of useless because I'm not going to be training melee at the moment. I don't know why I was carrying all this stuff for so long. But yeah, that's some inventory space cleared up. I'm also still collecting up these runes to re-attempt the lesser demon kill. Probably going to save up to about 200 before I go at it again, considering how many runes it costed me last time, and I didn't get anywhere near killing it. So yeah, going to be a while. It's another hour and a half or so, and I'll be able to collect up another 90 runes, and we can try again. Alright, that's going to be 30 cooking done. I am not going to be cooking anymore. I'm actually just going to drop the fish now, although I'm going to cook the rest of these because I have them on me. But after this, I'm just going to be dropping and fishing. We need to just get 35 fishing. I'm not in any rush to train cooking, so... Yep, on we go. Another one? We got ourselves another Quizmaster. Sure, I'll get myself another mystery box with a medium clue that I cannot do. Why not? Alright, that's another mystery box. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves that and open it up to get an onion. Amazing. Alright, that is going to be 35 fishing complete. We can now fight Temperos. Okay, so that's all that we needed from this. I'm going to keep hold of this fish for now because I want to cook it. So I've got some food to help me for the next bit. And I'm going to be reattempting to kill the lesser demon. However, I kind of want to use Water Strike, and we do actually have the ability to go and get ourselves some water runes, which are in the Alcarid mine, which is within this region, by the way. So I'm probably going to be heading over there with these shrimp and anchovies and hoping that this is enough to survive the scorpions. Going to collect up some water runes, and then we're going to make our way back to the Wizard's Tower, and we're going to try and finally kill the lesser demon without failing miserably like last time. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to pickpocket men for a little bit to get ourselves some coins to get through the gate, which I did fail quite a few times, and apparently completed an easy task in the diary. I need 10 coins to get through, so I'm going to have to pickpocket him 2 more times. I didn't realise the fail rate was so high. Another interesting thing I know about these is that even if you're 99 thieving, assuming you don't have, like, the RD diary done, or the skill cape, you can still fail to pickpocket from men, which I find quite stupid, really. But we should be able to pickpocket 2 more, and I failed again. My god, this is so difficult. Anyway, this would be good for some early thieving XP, because when we go to other regions, I'm probably going to need it to steal from, like, cake stalls and stuff. And there we go, we've got ourselves the coins to get through the gate. Yeah, so thieving's going to be handy for the future, so I do want to get it to at least 5 before I leave this region anyway. But for now, I only need some coins to get through the gate. There is a man that actually doesn't have a talk to option in the... in Alcarid, who I can pickpocket from, which I'm going to do. I'm not a whole new bunch of music tracks. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to steal from him for a bit, because it's nice and easy to click on. I've got plenty of shrimp and anchovies to stay healed up on. And then I'm going to head over to the mine, and we are going to collect up some water runes. Okay, so I decided to just get 5 thieving now. So I wanted to collect up some money, but, you know, might as well get the 5 thieving out of the way. That's going to give us 137 coins, which should be okay for the time being. It gives us access through the gate when we need it, which I'm probably going to need a couple of times. We're going to run up to the mine now. We're going to grab ourselves the water runes, and then I'm going to head all the way over to the Wizard's Tower, and we are going to take out that lesser demon, finally. Alright, Mr. Lesser Demon, it is time for a rematch, and this time I have Water Strike. Prepare yourself for the zeros. 7 magic, woo! And that's the first task on the series completed, woo! Wow, that was eventful. Nice, now we've got ourselves 3 hours and 7 minutes to grind out the other 2 tasks. But first, we need to decide what we're taking from this one. So, I'm going to roll the wheel to see what the XP would be, and whether or not I want it. Okay, right, we're going to spin this. And let's see what we get. Please be a useful one. Actually, that's not bad. I could take that. I can take either 5,000 Firemaking XP, 100 Mines and Airs, or 5 Lobsters. So we're going to settle with the Firemaking XP. So I'm going to be getting 5,000 Firemaking XP, which will be added very shortly. And that will push us up quite a few Firemaking levels, which is really good, because if we do happen to get Northern Corrend in the next region, it puts me closer to be able to do Wintertodt, which is one of the things I really want to get out of the way, as I've said many times already. We don't need the fishing net anymore. We are finished fishing. That was hard to say. And I guess pretty much the only thing left now is to just train Firemaking. I might go and see if I can work on some of the other tasks, like doing some fletching and stuff in the meantime. But yeah, we're going to be trying to get 50 Firemaking, and we're also going to try and knock out the other 2 tasks. Okay, so we killed the Lesser Demon, and we got that on Firemaking. So I went ahead and added the 5,000 Firemaking XP. Exact, we were on 4.6k, we are now on 9.6k. That has given us 26 Firemaking, 24 levels until we're able to do Wintertodt, which is going to be the primary goal for the next 3 hours. I don't know if I'm totally going to focus on 50 Firemaking, but I really don't want to get the Northern Kourend region and not be able to kill Wintertodt in that week, because that would be absolutely and utterly painful. I think last time I left off I was doing a little bit of fletching so we could try and make our way up to complete another one of the tasks. I will probably knock them out at some point during this. Maybe at the end, if I'm running out of time and I still haven't got 50, I'll probably just spend the rest of the time finishing the easy tasks. But for now, I'm going to go and focus on a lot of firemaking. There is 30 firemaking. We've still got ourselves another 20 level to go. That should unlock willow logs though, except don't have the level to chop them. Not for quite some time, so we're going to be doing oaks for most of this. Do we want to do a maze? Sure. I mean, this is kind of useless. I get wiped in less than 2 hours, but yeah, why not? Let's do a maze. Alright, that was an abysmal maze, but that is 67%. What do we get? Coins and iron arrows. However, I take it back actually, this isn't useless. We can use these coins to buy a steel axe. It does give us an upgraded axe that we can use for the next hour and a half or so. We also have some arrows, but I don't have a bow anymore, so... And I don't know if I can get one. Maybe I can? I don't know. But yeah, there's a steel axe. Cool. We can get rid of the old bronze axe that we can get back for free, so I'm just going to drop that. And this should speed up the firemaking a little bit, hopefully. And that is going to be 30 wood cutting. We can now chop down willow trees, which is going to be a lot nicer for firemaking, because we're going to like double our firemaking XP now. I'm going to quickly cook these logs. I'm going to quickly burn these logs, and then we're going to start chopping the willows over by the river, just down there somewhere. And we should be able to speed up this process a bit more. I'm not sure if I already mentioned this for the video, but I am going to probably stop around level 40 firemaking for now, because I think if I do get Northern Kourend, I will definitely be able to do the last 10 levels there. And I don't have to worry about it too much. And I also want to focus on doing the other 2 easy tasks in this area. So yeah, we're going to make our way to 40 firemaking, and then we'll work on the tasks. Okay, this is going to be the final log for 40 firemaking. And we do need another 10 levels, but I think and hope, keyword hope, that I'll be able to get 63,000-ish XP if I roll Northern Kourend without having to waste the entire 9 hours on it. So we'll be able to get the Wintertodt kill. But we're going to stop at 40 because I do want to try and work on some of the other tasks, one of which is going to require 15 fletching, and the other one is going to require 7 smithing. Now, thankfully, because we got our coin reward from that maze random earlier, I'm probably going to be doing this basically just through buying bronze bars from the Shanty Pass and then smithing them on the rusted anvil over here, because if you didn't know, you can actually make bronze metal items here, and that's the only thing you can make. But I only need to make items out of bronze bars anyway, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, we'll be grinding that up to level 7, and then we'll be able to make the bronze full helm, which is another task completed. And in the meantime, I'm going to be fletching to try and get 15 fletching. So I think I'm going to start with the fletching one, seeing as I'm here. And I'll probably see you guys with 15 fletching. Alright, this is going to be kind of close. We've got ourselves 22 minutes left. I'm only 11 fletching and I haven't even started on smithing. I do have some money, so we will be able to go ahead and do some smithing with the bronze bars. I kind of want to get the 7 smithing out of the way, not 70. I don't know why I went to say that. 7 smithing out of the way. And I'm going to try and sell the stuff back to the shop. Hopefully I can get a little bit for it. And once I've done the smithing task, I'm going to then work on the fletching task, just in case I cannot make it, which I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think I'm just going to drop these runes, actually, because then I can carry more stuff. I want to sell these to the shop. Yeah, the runes are gone. I'm not going to use them anyway, and they're going to get wiped in 21 minutes. So they're dropped. Going to head over here. We're going to try and get as many bronze bars as we can. I still need to buy a hammer as well, and we're going to head back to Lumbridge, and we will make all of these into whatever I possibly can. Oh, he sells a hammer. How convenient. This is going to be dangerously close. We're just going to get as many feathers as we can get. And we're going to hope for the best here. Going to have to multi-skill on the way back to Lumbridge. We have got 6 minutes and 40 seconds to finish these. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get enough fletching XP, but we are just hoping now. And with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left, that is 7 smithing, which is going to allow us to do this. And that is another task completed, but we cannot stop to dwell on it because I need to try and get this fletching level. I'm really hoping I can get it with these. We've got some bronze arrow tips that we've been making, and the headless arrows. Is this enough? It's going to be incredibly close. Come on. We run out. We've got 82 XP left. I've got 4 minutes. I'm just going to have to quickly make some longbows. How much XP was it? 82. I need 9 logs. 9 logs into longbows, and then we get the oak log, and we're done. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to do it. Can it be done? And with the last bow should get us 15 fletching, which allows us to do this, which is another task, and we have completed it with 2 minutes and 41 seconds to spare. Whew, that was way too close for comfort, but yeah, that's all the easy tasks done in Lumbridge. Beautiful. Unfortunately, this is all going to get wiped now. We've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I don't really know what I want to spend it doing. I will be rolling the wheel at the end of the timer to see what XP is on for grabs, but for now, I'm just sort of... It doesn't really matter what I do with any of this, because all of it is gone in 2 minutes. So I'm probably just going to stand around, maybe do some firemaking for 2 minutes, try and get a little bit more XP to work towards Winterstad. But yeah, all of the tasks in the easy section done. Whew, that was close. And with 2 seconds to go, that is going to be time. That is all of the stuff that I can do this week. Everything here is going to be removed, and all of this. We're going to head over to the bank, and it'll get all stored in there. As it does say in the intro, this is just a matter of me getting rid of the items. I'm never allowed to take them out again. I just like to have a nice log of all the things that I got rid of along the way. Right, so as I said, we are going to go to the bank, and I'm only allowed to store this, and these items can never be removed from the bank ever again. This is my first week's log of all the things that I stored, including 10 logs. Interesting. So we're going to close that, and now we are going to do our first wheel spin for the task of smithing the bronze full helm. Alright, so first wheel spin for the XP that we get to gain. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's 5k prayer XP. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. I'll take that. So 5k prayer XP for the first one. And the second one is going to be... Oh, I just about tipped over to smithing. So we get 5k smithing XP as well. That's not too bad, to be honest. I like the prayer XP. Prayer XP is quite nice. I would have liked to get some like crafting XP or something because, well, I have 1 crafting, so it would have been really nice. But yeah, so we get 5k smithing and 5k prayer XP. That's pretty good. I'll take that. All right, now it is time to choose our second region. Where will we end up? Just bear in mind, I cannot be assigned the Elvenlands, Mauritania, Fossil Island, or the Wilderness. 3 of those regions are locked behind quests, and the Wilderness is locked behind week 8 of the series, so we won't be doing the Wilderness until week 8. 2 reasons I'm going to say again. First of all, it's a little bit complicated. I could end up dying, getting PK'd, and losing all my stuff and stuff like that, and this series isn't about PvP. So I don't want it to be centralized around it. And secondly, the Wilderness is kind of overpowered as an early region. Having like lava dragons and access to the Chaos Altar would be a bit ridiculous. So I don't really want to do that. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and spin our region. Please be nice. Oh, I don't know if I like that or not. I really don't know if I like that or not. That's kind of a really harsh one. Oh, we'll have to see how that goes. That's where we're stuck for the next 9 hours. This is going to be interesting.